What's up, guys? This is Calvin Wycliffe with Calvin Wycliffe on YouTube, and this is my review, non-spoiler of X-Men: Dark Phoenix. And I want to say this movie isn't bad. People are really giving it a hard time, and I believe it's not a great film. It's not a great film, but it's okay. People say they went out on a whimper. I think they went out mid. The standout in the film, by none, is Sophie Turner. This woman has so much potential in her acting, and I hope this movie doesn't ruin her. But this girl has talent. She stole the entire movie. She stole every scene she was in, and I love her. I love her in this movie. I think she makes a really good three. Jean Grey. I wish that Michael Fassbender, James McAvoy, and Sophie Turner, those Pacific three, went over to the Marvel. But now that Marvel owns Fox, it's going to be recast. I want to say that Dark Phoenix just seems like a typical X-Men film. And I know everybody wants, and even I want in myself, the real Dark Phoenix saga, the real story. Because it's a lot better. It's just a lot more. Um, Jean Grey becoming the Dark Phoenix in this movie was unearned. It was rushed. Um, in the original story, it's 4 years of build up toward to the in the Phoenix saga, and in the comics, and this just didn't do it. There was just no build up for, and there was no setup. I think we might not. If this goes to Kevin Feige, I don't think he's gonna push the Phoenix saga again because it's been worn out. It's been worn out pretty bad. This was better than X-Men 3 by far. Really good action scenes. There's some classic good scenes in there. I would watch this again. It's not a great film. I'm an X-Men fan, so it's good with me in a way. But I'm expecting not to be true to the Dark Phoenix saga. I'm expecting it to be just, regular X-Men. This film had some bad points. Jessica Chastain's villain, and I believe it wasn't good. But those creatures, dude, they remind me a lot of World War Z. A lot of World War Z reminders. The powers of the display, they were pretty good. But Jessica Chastain, she was wasted as an actress. They didn't dig deep into the story of that the character as her as a villain, and they just didn't dig deep at all. And it's very mysterious, but I think we know what they were really supposed to be, scrolls. So Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy, I think Michael Fassbender had a better performance than McAvoy. I think the best performance of all is Sophie Turner. The X Men characters had some decent scenes. They were kind of left on the wayside. Jennifer Lawrence, she had some good things until no. Jennifer Lawrence was just nah. Second thought, nah. They really messed up the Mystique character. They messed it up. This is not Mystique. Ever since X Men First Class, it's never been the true Mystique. Mystique is the villain. I think they should have never cast Jennifer Lawrence as Mystique. It's just not a character for her. She doesn't fit that character. I did like the relationship between her and Beast from day one. It should have been Azazel. So Storm is all right. She's all right in the movie. She does some cool stuff though. She does some cool stuff. But she's all right. It's just no umph. They didn't pull out a lot of stuff. It's not a whimper because the scenes in the movie are electrifying. The special effects are good. I mean, I was entertained when the scenes came in. They gave enough scenes to entertain. The stuff about the SJW stuff with Mystique that they showed and everybody's complaining about, it's not that serious. Not that serious at all. It's kind of a reason for her saying that to Charles Xavier. When you see the movie, the points that people are complaining about, like Nightcrawler, why is he so dark? They're trying to make him like Azazel. There's a reason why Nightcrawler does what he does, and it's legitimate. It's legitimate. It's not that serious. Xavier, he's done some wrong things in the movie, but it explains why he did it. It's not that serious with him. They try to make him out to be like they're trying to say, well, they were just dumb and evil. No, there's a legit reason he did it wrong in his approach, but it's a legit reason. There's certain things that people exaggerate in this movie, calling it bad and stuff, and it's not. The SJW thing is not that bad. They shouldn't have did that in the advertisement, but it's not serious. It makes kind of sense the way she says it to him and why she says it to him. It makes perfect sense. So it's not that serious. Uh, you're gonna know why. It clearly tells you why it happened, why she went to that point. Don't believe internet can be the internet can be a little bit too far, a little bit too judgy. So, X Men Dark Phoenix is not a great film. It's not a horrible film. It's a good, decent film. It's decent. It's not really a good film. It's decent. It's enjoyable in ways. Just don't go. You already know they're not going to tell the real story of the Phoenix Saga from the comics, which I wish they would. But you knew this was going to happen. So I suggest watching it. It's a good, if you're an X Men fan, watch it. It's a good farewell to the X Men. Decent. It's not that much of a whimper. It's mid. It's mid. And Sophie Turner, that's the reason why I watched the film because I think she's phenomenal, intimidating, dominant. She just looks. There's so much about her that people are just sleeping on, and they're bad mouthing, and I think she deserves a chance outside of Game of Thrones. I think X Men is a little rough start because before Sophie Turner came on the X Men, it already had a rough start with X Men Third Class, X Men Origins, Wolverine. It already had its bad start. So, when she was in Rocky Roads, the movie's not great. It's not good. It's okay. And you don't you can't expect too much out of it right now. It's just been so mucky. It needs a break. It needs a long break, long vacation. Come back later. It's in the Marvel owns the X Men and the Fantastic Four now. So we might see some things from Kevin Feige now on Maze. So check it out. It's not. Go ahead. It's got its ups and it's got its downs. And there's a little more downs than up. But I think I was entertained a little bit. And Sophie Turner carried that movie with her scenes. Michael Fassbender pushed it along. McAvoy pushed it along. Sophie Turner, she did it. She did a good job. She did a good job. For what they gave her, she did a good job. So, let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, comment. That's my review. Big comment what you think about it. Till next time, this is the farewell. This is the Swan Song. This is it. Until Kevin Feige comes in. So, peace out. Dark Phoenix it's not a whimper. It's not a great ending. It's mid. Mid. It's mid. Peace out, guys.